And we're back, Ron, with another question from one of our members. Ron, according to scripture, we created the Creator's Spirit that empowers us to cast out demons and heal the sick. Why, as creators, can we not do it?
It's a very good question. And as creators, why do you not do it? Why don't you just create it? Okay, now what is a creator? A creator takes matter unorganized. You send forth the creation energy. The universe is the fulfillment center for your creations. Why? Because there's a lot that needs to be done. You go to matter unorganized. That's what if it's something brand new, you go into matter unorganized, and you're asking for it, and so the creator creation uh, universe, whatever you want to call it, goes and gathers the matter unorganized, works it out with the fairies and gnomes, all those kinds of, what are they called? Nature kingdom, nature spirits. Okay, I got it. So it goes in, and because nature spirits, when they get involved, then things can become physical. Without them, that nothing is physical. Can't stay. You can't see it. It may be that the thought is still there, but matter unorganized means it has to have a thought process, and it comes to fruition, and then it can be manifest. And that's the creation process. And that's why I say that what you focus on, they know that's what you want because that's what you focus on. And so don't be upset if you don't get what you want because you're not focusing on it. Okay, well, that's a simple thought. Now, here we're talking about casting out demons and heal the sick. Well, to me, that's just Bible scripture, Bible talk. And tell me, what do you think about demons? What are they? Who created them? Why are they here? And are they sick? Is a person sick because they have demons in them? I'd like to put aside the religious teachings from the Bible because they have a predetermination. They're going to tell you about demons. They're going to tell you that the demons make the people sick, and that you're creators. Why can you not do that? Well, all of that is just a game that you're playing with the things that are brought to you in the Bible. Why do you believe in demons? Why do you believe in people being sick? What if you didn't believe in people being sick? What if you didn't focus on people being sick? If you're a healer and you're focusing on people that are sick, you're going to have a real hard time healing anything. But if you see them as perfect, a perfect creation from God, then you have a better understanding of how to help them. And there's a great lesson learned in giving away things from the Bible that are not working for you. If you're not creating stuff, then it's because of belief systems are errant. There's a solution to those kinds of problems. But most often it's not found where you're getting those problems, locating those problems, because they don't want you to solve those problems. They pretend like this, that, and the other, and you play that game. And what is it you're focusing? You're focusing on the negative stuff. See what God sees. He only sees perfection. He only sees human beings as being perfect because he created them. What they do down here in third dimension is not real. So they're just having an experience that of things that they're not so that they can understand what they are. That's what the third dimension is all about. And that's why you can go to another third dimension, because you haven't learned that stuff. Those who are going to go into the fifth dimension now and ascending into the fifth dimension are learning how to control their lives and be the one who is in charge of their lives. So if you're not in control of your life and are the one that is in charge, you're going to have a real hard time healing the sick or anything else, because you're not healed. You've got thoughts and ideas that are not appropriate. Appropriate's a poor word. That are not helpful in gaining what you want to do. So if you're not creating the things that you want, whose fault is it? Who's creating the things in your life if you don't like what's being created in your life? If you say, well, so and so, no, you're the one that created it. Don't blame anybody else. You are the one that created it. If you don't like it, stop creating it. And the way that you stop creating it is to focus on the things that are perfect, things that are loving, things that are kind. If your heart is filled with love, then you're not going to be doing things that are wrong or that are hurtful. But the biggest problem in people's lives now is that they don't understand that they are the ones in charge. How many times can somebody say, well, that person pulled in front of me and I crashed into them? Those are accidents, yes. But you can't control everything in your life by saying it's not my fault. You can't get out of that by saying it's somebody else's fault. You are totally irresponsible doing that sort of thing. Now, it might be that somebody did pull in front of you and you did what you could to avoid a worse accident. We'll take gratitude of that, but don't blame that person. Don't get out of the car and say, you stupid idiot, you did all that. Why would you ever do that sort of thing? I mean, we're inclined to do that because life teaches us to be mean and revengeful. But let's get out of that. Let's stop doing that. And you stop that by saying that I'm the one in charge of the experiences of my life. I'm the one that got me here at the same time that the accident happened. If you didn't like the accident, then why did you get yourself there so you could have an accident? Is it that simple? Is it that kind of a thought process that I have to go through? If you take responsibility for your life, all of that is taken into consideration. Period. If there is no advantage for you to have an accident, then you'll probably avoid it. But if you do have an accident, there's a reason for it. And if you blame somebody else for the reason, instead of going in and asking God, why did this happen to me? Oh, I see. I see. Oh, well, that makes more sense than blaming somebody else. Those are the things that we need to do. That's the habits that we need to form, because we're going to a place where we create things with our thoughts. We do that already, but we have to focus on it to do it. At any rate, that's enough for that question. I hope that helps. Let's go on to the next one.
Well, thank you for that answer, Ron. And we will be back with another question.